back to Shooting the Shit with Rhonda and T. Tonight, we are reviewing Growing Up Hip Hop Season 6, Episode 27. But before we start, you got a friend?
Yeah, Jake in the Neverland Pirates. Auntie Wanda does nothing about this. Jake, do the thing you do.
That's the thing he do? All right.
That means the downside. So smack that thunder button, Scott, to our channel. Jake, do it again. 2, 2, 2, 4, 4, 5 boosts.
Okay, y'all. So this episode starts off with Brianna calling TT, or TT called Brianna, and we remember last week all that with her getting arrested and all of that. Well, she's telling TT about it. And first she said how she explained it, that she got arrested because first she said this prostitute woman stole her car. That was the first thing she said.
We call that lady a prostitute.
Some prostitute woman. Then she went on this whole, she was online doing a video on polygamy, and someone was knocking at her door, and she asked who was it 2 times. Nobody answered. And then so she went to the door with her machete, and that's when she saw the police. Okay. And then they end up taking her to jail in front of her son, 7. And she's saying that like everybody in this whole episode just be like, yeah, her son
bringing up her kid like we've been doing.
Yeah.
I will say this, I don't know, if I knock on the door and no one answers, I'm probably not going to go to the door with a machete. I'm just saying. A lot of stuff Bree says sound crazy, but can we still acknowledge that busting in her house and all of that stuff was way extreme for a stolen car?
It was too extreme, but I feel like too that it was something else that Brianna left out. Because what I read last week was she had gotten to an argument with the neighbor. So I'm assuming the chick, like the way she explained it, she was helping this girl build her credit, and she needed lower payments on the car. She wanted to buy this car that was out of her budget. So she got with a girl who needed help building credit.
It's funny how she's casually just so I wanted this car that I couldn't afford, so I got it in somebody else's name. All right, girl.
Yeah. So it made me think, putting both stories together, you and this girl got into it.
Okay. Well, she wouldn't say how come her and the girl fell out. Something happened.
Y'all got into it. And I believe you went to the door with the machete because you figured it was the girl because y'all had just got into it. I don't believe it was, I just grabbed my knife because I didn't know what was going on, because
you wouldn't open the door. If I say hello, who is it, and you don't answer, then you just don't stay outside. I'm not gonna get. What am I gonna do with a machete if you got a gun? Or if you got niggas, what am I gonna do if there's more than one person? So
she knew who it was. She knew who she got into it with.
I just don't like the visual of cops busting in somebody's house and
absolutely.
It's y'all really come on.
Because that's not a offense to go to jail about.
Nah,
that's take me to court.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That's y'all two.
Honestly, really, there's no taking you to court. It's her car. It's in her name. So now you have to go get something else. Even the payments that you made the payments. Well, I watch a lot of Judge Judy, so I already know this. You made payments, but you had the car. So now it's her car. Now she's responsible for the payments. It's her car. It's in her name.
Point blank, period.
Go get you a Honda car.
Child, too much. Then she asked TT about what's going on with the wedding planning. And then she casually says, you know, mine was shotgun. We didn't plan anything. And TT was like, or a divorce. So I'm like, wait a minute. She got a child and she's married. Did we know any of this? Did you?
I
Did
feel
she?
like I knew more. I feel like I do remember her saying that she wasn't divorced, but I don't remember her saying anything about a kid. Somebody said that she mentioned the kid. I want them to stop mentioning the kid. Y'all ain't said nothing about his ass all this time. Now it's my son, her son. Oh my God, her son. I love that little guy.
Right.
When did it happen?
Well, she's still married. Is it the dude that was beating her up and when she first started out? That dude? Because it was a dude beating her up when it first started.
The one where Boogie and Christiana were running over there. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, she said she's trying to send her an invitation, and Brianna is saying, "You lucky, look, that I'm even going," because at this point she's scared to go out the house because something is always happening to her. TT tell her, okay, well, be on your best Caucasian's behavior when you're at the airport, because we don't need that kind of drama, okay? TT is self-centered.
When have you ever seen Bree on her best Caucasian behavior? She doesn't ever.
She doesn't have that.
Please explain to me, TT, what is Caucasian behavior?
We're waiting. Not
It's
just
kind of like when people say to you,
behavior.
I act black. Do you act black? How do you do that?
It's please. Boogie and Savannah, y'all, they outside having smoothies and stuff. They do a little small talk, and then JoJo called them to invite them to this little video release that he's having.
Savannah is so cute. I just want to wash her face. I just want to wash all that shit off.
It's too much.
She's pretty, like, yes.
Well, he asked Savannah, you can go, but leave that little one hit a quarter at home, okay? We don't need that at my event. Leave that there. And then she asked if Tanisha's gonna be there. So clearly, Eric went running his mouth to everybody because everybody is all on, is Tanise gonna be there? Tanise was never there before, y'all.
Is Tanise the life of the party? Really, who gives a shit if Tanise is there? She doesn't do anything. Why do we care?
Never saw Tanise prior to last season. Like,
and I mean, I like Tanise. I think she's cute. I think she's nice or what have you. I don't care if she's at the party. Tanise doesn't do nothing.
Nothing. But clearly, Eric, you went running your mouth because everybody want to know if Tanise is there. So not everybody know JoJo and his wife is having some type of issue.
And how about, can you please stop? Tanise has a child, you know, I don't know how old, and a brand new baby. When that's the case, you usually don't go. Like, you usually, like, that baby is brand spanking new. So right. You don't even want to leave your kid with even when you leave your kid with a sitter, it's like, okay, gotta go now.
Exactly. So one of Brianna's followers sent Lord Boogie said Boogie a message that Brianna got arrested on live. Okay.
Boogie, boo boo, boogie.
It's so many of them. Golly. Boogie said he was gonna call her, but the last time she was upset because he told her to slow down on drinking. Okay.
I'm not sure drinking is her problem.
I don't think it's the drinking. She be drunk now. She do be drunk, but she got
drinking is definitely a problem.
Yeah.
I don't think any of her self-medicating is her problem, though. It's
Yeah.
exacerbating the problem. But this girl has real issues. Like
Mhm.
outside of all of that, it's something very wrong there.
But he felt like that he thought that they were friends to the point where if she was going through something, that she would share that with him. I'm gonna be honest, I ain't never thought Brianna was a Boogie friend like that. I
Me
felt
neither. I always thought that Brianna wanted to hook up with Boogie, and ever since he rejected her, she ain't really been the same.
I think she liked Boogie, but I also thought that whole thing of I'm so worried about Boogie and all of this intervention. I really felt like Brianna was trying to get close to Boogie Daddy. She wanted to be
Well,
around.
now Brianna has a list, and we all heard it. And I
Yeah,
think either one of them or both of them could be on her list because
she was more interested in Dame, I felt, than Boogie. She was
Dave's wife
a
said, "Get
lot.
out from around here." Now Boogie ain't
Yeah,
home.
yeah. I'm like,
Just
Boogie,
sit
Brianna
here.
wasn't your friend like that. Yeah, Boogie, she thought you were cute and she wanted to hit because that's clearly what she do. But
But I
that was
think they might have. I think they might have.
mm,
But it didn't turn into any more than, you know.
yeah.
Are
But
we
that's
really out here
interesting.
trying to be hooked up with Boogie in a relationship? Is that what we're doing?
Is that what we no?
Mm.
Boogie, somebody, daddy, you got kids. Like this ain't just regular hookup no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a kid that we mention every breath at this point. So yeah, Boogie do not look like stepdaddy material.
No.
Boogie look like he's still living in his daddy's basement.
He would have Dame didn't put his ass out. Let's be honest. It's game night with Lazy and the guys. You know what? They keep having these little COVID get-togethers. Clearly, we could tell it's COVID because every little get-together is just so bootleg now. You know what I'm saying? So it looked
And
like
lazy is in every scene. He don't even have no kids. Where's your kids, Lazy? Like I'm
he
glad to
said,
see
all
you.
these my kids.
Where's your kids?
Because y'all losing old schools left and right. So they had to bring somebody in because y'all done lost Master P. Y'all done lost Dame. Pep be high. And ain't nobody even want to take with her daughter. So you losing her. So who left?
Yeah, but well, Tretch, Master P, Tretch, who's the other one that you mentioned? Dame Dash. They were
Yeah.
there, but they weren't hanging out with the kids. Like Pep wanted to
Pep
be
was right.
her
Pep was
thing is like, yeah,
got kicked out
she
because her
out here
daughter got kicked
boogie
out.
drunk. She got boogie drunk, and Dave set her straight, and that was the end of that.
You ain't know. So we had Twist. I mean, we had Lazy House. Twist announced it's official. He DJing at the wedding, but the guys ain't really hearing that because they in the heated space game. Okay. Lazy. First, Lazy was the one who said, it's too loud. But Devin, he was in his zone. We got Big Six. He in the
Oh,
zone.
Lazy did say it was too loud.
Lazy, I had to go back and rewind it. Lazy said it first.
And that's his crib, and he's like, I got neighbors and y'all doing too much.
Yeah. And then Twist told him to tone it down. We right here, And then Twist say to Devin, I was wondering why you so loud. Twist,
I don't know why. I think
saying.
he's funny, but it's just.
Devin said, you the only person who ever told me I was loud. That's not the first time you heard that, Devin, but and then Lazy was just like, y'all, let's just keep it to a level of respect.
Well, I think it's like, it's not loud when everybody's being loud, but when nobody's being loud but you, then it's weird. Which I think.
But here's the thing though, they were all loud. Devin was just the loudest.
That's
But
what I'm saying.
I got two things to say about that. I don't know about y'all, but the spades and dominoes,
Wow.
them ain't no games that y'all need to be playing.
And are we drinking?
And y'all drinking.
I haven't played spades in a long time, but the last time I played spades, we were drinking and it wasn't a quiet. We weren't like.
It get turned up. I don't know about y'all, but the spades and the dominoes. First of all, I ain't never played dominoes. I ain't never played dominoes because by the time I got around people that were playing dominoes, they were dominoes players. You don't get on them tables, okay?
Well, I didn't play dominoes. I just blowed on the dice.
That's about, okay, let's do that. But we ain't getting on that table. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, we ain't getting on them tables. And the spades and the tongue can't go left.
I don't really
Okay.
want no parts of no dominoes table because they take that way too seriously. And I'm afraid that's it.
In spades and see what happened.
Yeah. I'm always afraid of that too. I'm always afraid of that too.
You don't want to be a renegger.
No.
Don't want to be that. Okay.
Don't be a renegger.
Don't be a renegger. Okay. So I'm sorry, Twist. Usually I don't like Devin and I want to have your side. However, that's just not the atmosphere. I'm sorry.
Twist just doesn't like him. And this is why. Because to Twist, he was involved in all of that stuff that popped off at his house. He's still mad at everyone.
He's still mad at everybody.
So he's like, here's this nigga. And now I'm gonna be like, I don't even know why you have to be so loud. I'm standing right here. Like
right.
Doesn't like him.
Lazy pulled him to the side. He said, look, that's what country niggas do. They loud. Okay. I said, he's 999. Y'all country is hell to Cleveland. Well, Twist said he from Texas. He country in the mud, but he ain't that loud. No, because you be high, Twist. That's why you not.
Yeah. And you're a little guy. Like, I don't think there's much noise that could come out of Twist besides that little.
I'm wondering why you was loud.
It's just the way he says things. It's just so funny.
So Lazy want to know what's
and Devin had this look on his face like, I know you did not just. Yeah, I did. I was just standing right here.
Yeah.
Like, literally.
It's always one that's over the top. And Devin just, you know, but I'm sorry, Eric was right there with him. He was right there with him. Well, see, JoJo and Twist wanted to talk about the wedding and they was trying to bring that and they weren't in that. They was in the zone.
Nobody cares.
Cause most dudes don't. We'll be over there on that spades game. Okay. They just trying to move the thing around because they ain't had nothing else to talk about. The show is boring. The guys have nothing going on.
You know why the show is boring? Because they keep making up the stupid stuff.
Right. Well, Lazy see that Twist is clearly irritated. Okay, so he want to know what's really going on with you. Okay, he tell him about the gun case that he had, and that he's trying to stay consistent with his music, and cause he been getting in trouble, and Matt Main already cut into him.
And I don't know any of his music.
Mess around with him, huh?
I said I don't know any of his music. I only know him from this show.
I don't know. And he keep talking about stuff that he did with Bieber. I'm like, 40 years old. How long ago was that?
I don't know what's the last thing Bieber did.
Bieber don't even look like
Last
Bieber.
time I seen
Have
Bieber,
you
he
seen
didn't
him?
even look like Bieber no more.
He looked like Macaulay Culkin.
Like the crackhead version?
Yes, he looked a mess.
He was hanging around with that preacher that cheated on his wife.
Yeah, like,
Stop. So yeah, I don't know, Twist. I don't. Okay.
Yeah. Well, Lazy, you know, I can relate you know, because I've been caught up with the drugs and stuff, and you know, you have voices in your head telling you what to do, and like you just gonna have to same advice he told Sam. He told Sam put the liquor down. He basically telling Twist, you're gonna have to let them drugs go. Okay. Now, is y'all gonna listen to the OG? Probably not. But
I don't know. I think that last situation scared Twist because Twist,
he got 2 strikes already.
he's getting in trouble for stupid stuff though. Like not for actually, and I'm pretty sure one of them strikes is because he took the thing for Bieber. Like he took the bid and let Bieber not be in trouble. I don't know what planet
Get out.
Why?
So is that why he keep mentioning Bieber? Like I was in trouble because
I never heard Bieber say Twist ever.
He ain't gonna say it either.
That ain't even gangster, Twist. Stop saying Bieber. That's why you know you ain't hard.
Yeah, come on now. So he let them know that Maine, he got him on this festival, okay, with Lil Wayne, and he gonna be Lil Wayne is headlining the festival, and he closing out the Young Money set. I don't know who going to that, but okay.
Where's it at, New Orleans?
Huh?
Where's it at, New Orleans?
I don't know. Pop, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. He got to walk a straight path. He ain't trying to let McMahon down. And he feel like trouble, you know, keep following him. And he want to stay away from all these distractions. So then
he don't need Devin's loudmouth in his ear. That's stressful.
Yeah.
So shut up. Yeah.
Twist, sit back and smoke some chicken. Shit. And then y'all, and that's the problem. See, this is the problem, y'all, in these. Where they at? LA?
LA, you know they travel.
LA ain't got no basements.
I don't know. Florida don't.
I know y'all don't, and I know
maybe not because they have earthquakes. The whole house might fall on you.
See, this is what's wrong with y'all. But then look, because you know them kind of parties go down in the basement or in the kitchen. If y'all ain't got it in the basement, y'all supposed to been in that kitchen.
Well, I don't know about LA, but here, like a lot of times they turn their garage. The garage will have a whole pool table.
Bam. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's y'all should have gone. You don't invite us to these. I'm with Devin. Don't invite us because we get turned up at a space. Tunk, spades, dominoes. The music. I didn't even hear the music. We usually have the music going.
Look here, in my house, the PlayStation gets niggas turned up. You can come in my house and hear folks screaming from every room. Every person that's got on headphones is hollering. And I'm in there like, what the hell is going on? They be hollering, screaming at each other.
I'm sorry, I'm on Devin's side with this one. I love you, Twist. So we at Twist little fire festival.
Not the fiery festival.
Oh my goodness. He up there live streaming. He behind the stage. He giving people a little tour. They show him perform. He say he back where he's supposed to be, and then he backstage, and then they show his little girlfriend.
Karochi.
What's her name? What's her name? Manchu. Well,
I just said Karuchi.
Yeah. I didn't know he had a girlfriend. Okay. Girl, okay, I guess. So JoJo Artist is her premiere party, okay? And he said this is just for his close friends. JoJo, you really like know some real people. You couldn't.
I was just gonna say, is he managing people for real or is he just playing? What is he doing?
I don't know, but you couldn't like you just come on. Can we see some more of your real celebrity friends?
Well, nobody at the showcase besides them same people that was here at the video.
What do they know about music?
Well, easy.
Who?
I lazy.
Y'all didn't have Lazy there. Y'all didn't even have, what's her name there? Stevie J wasn't there. That's your music person. What's the mama? She clearly in the industry. You had Easy. You had a little Easy there.
And Aaliyah. Child, what she have on? I didn't even see.
I didn't even pay no
I
mind.
don't even
to them.
know.
I don't even know. They was the first people to show up. They always the first people there. But they ain't got shit going on. They be running out the house to get away from them kids.
At each other.
Wait a minute. I know what she had on. I know what she had on. Wait a minute, because I put something. It's something about. I got on here. I'm trying to read my theme. It say Aaliyah walked in like. She had her Dre outfit on.
She was crippin'.
She was cripped out. She had on her plaid shirt and stuff. I'm like, what do this say?
It say Compton, in the city of Compton.
Yeah, that's how she walked up in there.
Oh my God.
First thing come out her mouth. Just Denise.
Where's Denise?
Is she coming for real, JoJo? I'm like, look, Easy. I understand that you told your wife about what happened, but she's supposed to have common sense to act like she don't know the conversation.
Can I just say this? Like, if I go somewhere and you're not there and you're supposed to be there, where you at?
Right. That's not
where you at? I see Diddy, I don't see you.
Come on now.
But that's if she's your friend.
That's not
that
her
you
friend.
claim that she is.
That's not her friend. That's why she want to hang out. We established that last week. She didn't want to come to the thing because that ain't her friend. Now, Vanessa probably would have tested her because that makes sense. That's what she be with.
Vanessa didn't ask where she was. She asked, was Brianna coming?
Boogie come in, where Denise? Savannah come in, where Denise? Child, Vanessa.
Who asked Boogie where was his significant other? We're gonna just make this girl her significant other, his significant other.
And then he answered like as if she really was. Boogie. Stop it.
You out here looking like, what's your man on the reunion? You out here looking like Cisco. like sitting in love with you because she went to the damn salsa.
Child. We already established she was trying to get on TV because she was cute.
Because she cute. I remember her. I remember her from Salsa Night.
Right. But when Vanessa asked about Brianna, she let everybody, she brought up the whole subject about her being arrested in front of her son. Some more of this, where's Denise? Okay. Y'all trying to piss off JoJo. Let me tell you something. If me and my man get into it, don't be poking where, because y'all already know that's a touchy subject for him. Is y'all trying to piss JoJo off?
Well, not only that, if me and my man show up somewhere not in the same car, nobody's gonna keep asking him where am I at? Not repeatedly. Like she's not 5 hours late. He said she's coming. That should be good enough.
Doing it because everybody know that it's an issue with Denise not showing up. He didn't already told Eric, and Eric told all of the cast members.
Really though, this is where I feel like y'all are making shit up.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. If all of the cast members know, because y'all all know, none of y'all.
Where's Savannah? Why is Savannah asking? Like, it's just a weird question to me.
Yeah. So y'all poking, y'all trying to make him mad. Y'all trying to, I don't like that.
And if she's not coming, I would just assume she's at home with her
with the baby.
Don't she get a pass for a while?
Come on now. Savannah said by Twist, and he clearly is still upset because she
His
missed
party.
the party. He asked her, he said, why are you like this? He
You
said,
know what? I want to have a barbecue, and there's two people I would love to have there. Twist and Flies. What more?
oh my
entertainment?
God.
One more.
Oh my God.
And Kimbella. Because I'm bringing
This is
Kimbella
at a
to
barbecue.
every event. Every event I have, Kimbella's invited.
Oh my God. He said, and you made Cree act a fool.
She did. That's what happened.
Well, he told her she need to be the bigger person and apologize. We know that ain't happen. She pretty much was like, boy, bye, I ain't doing that. Where's Tanisha? Well, Tanisha shows up, okay?
I remember what Denise had on.
I do too.
I remember she looked cute.
But she clearly has her post-baby body.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand, hell, I still got my post-baby body, and my baby 5 in the
Is that
BC.
what we're doing? Is that what we're doing? Because mine's 15.
Yes.
Can I still claim it?
Yes, I'm claiming it. Okay, never went back. Okay, that first one, it bounced back just like that. But when you wait to get
I
older,
remember after I had Tony, and it wasn't I just had on a regular shirt and some shorts, and I was so happy to get in them shorts. Then when I seen the pictures, I was like, oh, them shorts don't look like I thought.
well,
And it wasn't
honey,
that I looked fat, it's just that you just still be not yourself.
but that was with this thing, this boy right here. Because with my first child,
Well, you had a peanut. There was
she
nothing for you to lose.
pounds.
I'm
She
talking
was
about
7
you. There was
pounds.
nothing for you to lose. You didn't, you know.
Well, I was back in my crop top the next week. Okay. But I'm saying
You won the gold star.
because I was 19. Okay. I was 19. They don't do that at 38 when I had him. Okay. It didn't go back.
No, it's not the same. And
It's not.
Denise is somewhere in between. She got to be somewhere around 30.
Denise was never a size 2
No.
with. And this is what I need all women to
And
just
the thing is, she looked perfectly fine, but she didn't look comfortable.
She didn't look comfortable. But here's the thing. It's because, like I said, Hollywood, y'all put so much pressure on women to be back in this.
That's the first thing they start saying to her. That's the first thing they start saying to her. Oh, look at you, got your snatch back, like, you know.
Come on now.
I think she looked good. I just think she looked like she was not comfortable, like she didn't feel like her regular self. But Denise had on some jeans and a white shirt. It looks adorable. So, I mean, I just don't understand, Aaliyah, what is it that you be trying to do when you leave the house? I bet you she got one of them outfits they had at the Super Bowl, them khaki dicky things that look like prison uniform. I bet she got one with some chucks.
Bree, she show up with her bandana on. She come in
looking like Wendy Williams, walking around with a house coat and some damn sweatpants.
She had a quick little small talk with Vanessa and then went straight to Boogie. Boogie, let me come talk to you for a minute. She told Boogie she was mad at Boogie because he reached out to her after the incident happened, but she hadn't heard from him before that time. And he was like, because you was mad at me. You weren't talking to me. Like, no, I didn't reach out. We weren't talking to each other.
Right.
She has a lot of chaos in her life. She said,
yeah, but when you go get a car that you can't afford in somebody else's name and you fall out with the bitch, like these are the kind of things that you should anticipate happening. Or even if she couldn't get a car It's not even that she couldn't get the car she wanted. She wanted to get the car, but not
Lower
have
payments. She wanted lower payment.
So this girl's interest, and then I'm like, so, but that doesn't make sense either, because this person is trying to build her credit. So if you're building your credit, does not indicate that you're going to get a low interest rate in either. Like this didn't make sense, Bree. None of it made sense. But okay.
Bree low key. Bree probably couldn't get the card because she probably had something on her. She probably had got a suspended license or some shit, like on some real stuff from being
She
out.
sound like your people. She sound like them cousins of yours. Sound like them cousins of yours.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Anyway, y'all, they her family too. She say, look here, she got a lot of fear going on, a lot of chaos in her life. So at this point, if you see her drinking, don't judge her if she have a drink. Okay.
We haven't not seen her drinking.
Well, has Boogie been around?
Well, not this season. He's only been in the last 3 episodes.
Yeah. Well, he said he gonna have a drink with her. Okay. And I was like,
But
I
that
don't know.
makes sense. I just told you to slow down with your drinking. I'm concerned about you. Well, then screw it. Let's go gin and tonic, bartender.
That's exactly what they did. And then she hugged him, then she get them old feelings back because, you know, like you said, she hit it. So she was like, one time for the road.
She's like, oh, you smell good. You smell like a whole man. I haven't smelled one of those in a minute.
Question was going around, are we going to TT's wedding? Vanessa says she's not sure because, you know, they got a schedule conflict. None of them got an invite yet. Why? Well, when is this wedding? Why is there not no invitations going out? This is some weird shit.
And if it's 2 weeks away, and why are you calling people up? That's what I said last week. Why are you calling people to see if they're coming to your wedding? You send the RSVP, like she sent out flyers. Okay, if you want to send flyers. If I was to get married, I'd probably go the old-fashioned route. You send the RSVP, they check how many people, they stick that thing back in the mail, they'll let
So
you
you know how to do your catering and everything. That's usually how that works. Yeah. Okay, so they showed the video. Okay, what's her name? What was her name? John and them? What was Jack and them? Okay. I mean, the sound good. The video is bootleg as hell though. I don't know who did that. I don't know, bootleg was video, but the sound all right.
The song was all right. She sounded like Janae Aiko or one of them soft, whispery girls.
Yeah, JoJo looked like he shot that video with
I don't personally, this is gonna sound very wrong, but I don't see the point of promoting someone not of the culture at this point. They don't need it. Like JoJo, all the artists for you to be pushing, that's the one you chose.
That's the one he chose. That's the one. That's the one, y'all.
Well, I don't support that. Black History Month. 22.
In February.
2.
Okay, y'all. Denise showed up, but they wasn't clicking, he said. Okay, they weren't talking. They all wanted Denise to be there. Denise was there, you know. Denise say the worst thing that could happen between them since they're not clicking is a divorce. I'm like, y'all are too quick to talk about a divorce. Like
they're that mad. They're that mad.
Right? Can we work it out? That's what's going on.
That's why I say she just bullshit. And then Erica's like, I don't know. This is the first time she hasn't come. Like, this is very important to Eric in his career. I'm like, nobody's here but y'all.
Come on now. Tiffany and Sean. Oh, TT, I said Tiffany. I didn't pulled out Tiffany.
You done went all the way to Huntsville. Back on up. Come on back.
I need to go to Huntsville, y'all. Huntsville gonna be good this season.
It looks a little litty.
No Huntsville. Okay. TT and Sean, their house said they was in New Jersey. I thought they was in LA all this time.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. They be in New York. They're in Atlanta. So their house is in New Jersey. That's why it was cold when Tyran came over to the house and they sat outside. It was cold because they were in New Jersey. Then they were in LA whenever she met up with
Because
Tyran.
again, Tyron ain't had no shirt on.
Right.
So the house that they bought.
So she would rather be in New Jersey than Jamaica with her.
That just doesn't make no sense. I thought she was in LA when she was
trying to be an actress or something.
Yeah. Y'all telling me she been in Jersey. Oh, okay. They supposed to be going over the seating chart, and then they getting into this whole thing that about the vaccination. Okay. He wants TT. He feel like you are invited unvaccinated people to this wedding, i.e. your cousin. He don't want to get vaccinated, right? Tyran don't want to get vaccinated. You're still allowing him to come to the wedding. However, my father didn't want to get vaccinated.
And he did.
He did. So is it fair that Tyran still gets to come to the wedding? No. Why is it that important that Tyran come to the wedding?
It's not. He doesn't even want to be there. And Bertha already said he can't come. So you think when he show up, them ants ain't gonna act a fool about why he's breathing in their same fresh air?
That's not fair. That's not fair, especially, and if all things like his daddy went and got vaccinated and he didn't want to, that's TT, you are
selfish.
Very, very selfish.
And you changing the date around. Like, I'm quite sure Vanessa would love to come. First of all, Jamaica is not closed. So why aren't we just playing the original? If my plan is to get married in Jamaica, I'm not doing it in Miami. I'm sorry. That's not what we're doing.
Why is she rushing to get married? That's what I still don't understand. Why
so they can film it and then she doesn't have to pay for it.
Oh, okay.
No, I'd rather just have my wedding in Jamaica and then pay for it. That's not a trade-off.
No, it's not. Well, they said another thing. They said that grandma ain't flying to Jamaica.
Well, then she can Zoom.
But is grandma in Miami? Or is grandma in New Jersey with everybody else?
She must be in Florida. I don't know. So grandma's only willing to travel to Florida, not to Jamaica?
That's what I'm saying. Is she in Florida already? Because they both, that's first thing Pepper said too.
Well, that's why I said they're just making
not flying.
Her excuse. That's her excuse. Because she doesn't want to say that I need to hurry up and have this wedding so that the show can pay for it. And the show probably, like, they can't necessarily fly everybody to Jamaica
because it's cold.
Traveling out of the country does require more like quarantine before you go, testing. So, but all I've been seeing is people on vacation. On my timeline, people is at Turks and Caicos and
but it's at your own risk. Because if you fly over there and say you get COVID,
I think they're probably stricter in those places than they are here.
Well, here's the thing. If you get COVID, if you test positive, now like nothing is honored. You can't just fly. You can't get on the plane and you can't necessarily stay in my hotel if I'm booked up. Now you can stay here, but you got to pay again and to stay your 7 days. But if I'm booked up, you out. You out in the
If I know I'm going on a vacation to Jamaica, I'm about to quarantine myself so I can make sure,
it's
most
not
people do that.
They're quarantined to go, but they're catching it while they're there. And then you can't get back on the plane
Yeah,
to go.
because some girl had posted somewhere she was kidnapped. Well, then you have to wait. Look, these are the chances you take. I don't know what to tell you. All
And
I'm
that's
saying is
why
I'm
the
not
producers
trading
and
my
stuff,
Jamaican wedding because I could go to Jamaica with my man and have a wedding without anybody.
she don't want to do that. She want to show.
I
She want to show out. And she really
don't
didn't
need
show out, but
nobody
she want to
there.
show out.
I mean, I told you I could come back from my vacation and be like, da-da-da, look what we did. I don't need all of that.
Well, we're gonna fly on over here to Vegas with Egypt and Sam. Okay.
Why?
I don't know. Easy. He coming to visit them because he's on a business trip. Okay. Let me see. Worry. He said he worried. He said he worried about Sam. Sam say he ain't tripping. He don't think he gonna do the time anyway. I said, cause at this point you already know you ain't doing
You already know.
that. The
Then
story
I
was
told
made
you,
up.
I went and fixed it.
Yeah. Why they house sound like they ain't got no furniture? You know how when you first move into your house and you got that echo?
I
They
have
got-
an echo in here, but I don't have any carpet in here.
Yeah, they got a lot of echoing in there. And
In
I
the
was like,
whole house.
this little bitty table, you know. So, you know, he let him know that let me see. Oh, they love each other and they already got their marriage license, which we already know that they got married in Vegas. But he let them know, you know, he want her to have her dream wedding. Then why didn't y'all have y'all dream wedding? Was that it? That wasn't it. That wasn't it.
I thought their dream wedding was in Jamaica.
Grandma not flying to Jamaica. Didn't she tell you that? Grandma didn't.
Go, but now I'm on a hamster wheel. I'm gonna go to Jamaica and get married since they damn won't do it. I ain't taking nobody.
Then they bring up TT's wedding, and she said, you know, she thought that I guess that she would be at TT's wedding, but I'm like, you the reason. He the reason why you ain't there. You know what it is.
And
You know what it is. And then
I mean, at this point, Egypt is what, under 25? She 22 something. Like, that's Kylie's age. And TT is in her 30s with a baby. I don't think that relationship is that important to her anymore. Like, they.
Because that was her little sister.
Yeah.
She was in between. She was probably really hanging more with Pep, honestly.
And keeping an eye on Egypt.
Yep.
Like
Egypt was the one like she was babysitting.
Right.
She was talking about she was hoping it will go back to normal, and she said that she's been reaching out. I was like, well, last week you said her mama was reaching out to you and you wasn't having it, but now you saying you've been reaching out to TT.
What does that mean?
She texted her. She sent her email.
She liked the picture. She hit a like button on the picture under the baby.
Oh, that's what it was. Oh, the baby. Yeah. So we
and TT didn't say nothing. So I liked the baby's picture. She didn't say nothing, so I tried.
We end with Brianna in the studio. Okay. Brianna
sounded hard to watch.
She was drunk on that record. She was playing her song. She was drunk on that record. That sound bad. Tiny come over. She visit. Brianna.
And I get irritated every time I see her too.
I know. I knew you was gonna say that. Well, apparently they have a mutual friend, and that's why she's there. And then she said she liked her when she saw her on the showcase. So she tells her about the police incident. And then she talk about, her baby, he's traumatized, the next day when the doorbell ring, he freaked
I'm
out.
sure he is.
Yeah, he has PTSD.
But in that moment, like I said, I'm not giving the police nothing. Like they had no business doing any of that. That was so way too far. But in that moment, you thought it was a good idea to go to the door with a machete with your kid. So you didn't think like, put the baby, go in your room, let's go in here and close the door, let mommy see who's knocking.
Right. No.
So your kid was traumatized because you left him standing there.
Yeah, because you could hear him in the background and thing. That was sad. She started crying, talk about how her baby didn't deserve it and how she let him down.
She had a whole emotional breakdown. Like that was crazy.
She did. She broke down.
Like it felt like y'all are filming this and it's really not cool.
It is not. It's not. I really, at this point, I felt like Brianna shouldn't be on the show.
She shouldn't even be on the show.
Yeah. And then she went and talked about her childhood and how she panhandled
and even Tiny, who was annoying, I was like, it wasn't really no other way for her to handle that. Like she stayed very calm as Tiny. You can, but you're like, damn, I just said we had a mutual friend. I thought we were gonna like chop it up. Yeah. I didn't know.
Brianna had been there drinking a long time. And she got there and she broke down. And then even when she tried to, comfort her, like most people, like, let me rub you. Don't touch me. Touch me.
Yeah.
That was sad. She really broke all the way down. She got a lot of issues.
I thought the same thing. I was like, she does not belong on this show at all.
She don't.
And I mean, I guess it's messed up because you're like, this is her source of income, though, I'm assuming.
Yeah, because what else is she doing?
Essential oils, I don't know. Ain't nothing calm about her. So, and you know how they say, you like your food don't taste good if you don't cook it with love. You ever like cook something and take your time and put your love into it and it's delicious? And then you come home and you throw something together right quick and it tastes all right, but it don't taste like.
Right.
Well, I feel the same thing like about essential oils. Like you put your energy into that. Now I'm gonna do what with it? Rub it on me? Mm-mm.
And you actually, told her, don't touch me because when I'm like this, I don't need this to jump off on nobody else. So
you jumped it off in the candles and stuff. I'm just saying that's how I feel about that.
That was sad. I hope her daddy, is you watching? Are you seeing your child? Because even if you wasn't there in the past, I mean, you got a lot of time moving forward. Can you get your child some help? Because you watching this,
I was looking at it like Brianna drinks too much, she wild. That's how I was looking at it before. Then when I seen her on Tasha K, I was like, shame on you, Tasha, drinking water and giving this girl alcohol because you could see it just was very predatory, it felt like. You know what I'm saying? Like Bill Cosby-ish. Not that you were gonna violate her in any way, but you kind of did, like letting like all of that
giving
stuff.
Her more, getting her to talk more.
Her mouth.
Right. They need to get.
We already know how I feel about Trey Songz. I told y'all back in 1995. Maybe it was 2005. Trey Songz ain't to be trusted. And then she said she cried when she was with him. Like she be having these breakdowns for a long time. Can you imagine that you hook up with some chick and like it was just supposed to be a hookup and now she's crying?
That's horrible. Well, I'm gonna tell you this. the show, I hope y'all not doing this just to expose or just for entertainment. Like, are y'all gonna give her some help? Are you gonna
That was
suggest
not entertaining
gonna be
at
there?
all. That wasn't entertaining.
Is somebody gonna be there? Are y'all gonna get her
Nope.
counseling? Tiny say she gonna be there, but Tiny can only do so much. You know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
don't know her. And Brianna has lashed out at everybody that was trying to be there for her. What's the
Yeah.
name? Her and Christiana was so tight in the beginning and they fell all the way out.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess Christiana was like, I got a daddy over here that's a whole crackhead. I cannot, like, I don't have no more to spread
Right.
myself. You know, what
A
I'm
daddy,
saying?
a whole family.
The whole family. The whole family.
Crazy.
So yeah, well, I don't know why I thought this was the finale. I guess I was just hoping the shit was over at this point because we boiled it down to where's Denise and ain't nobody cares. So I don't know why we're spending 2 whole episodes wondering where's Denise and why isn't she coming.
So next week, Angela's back looking for a man again. I mean, we've seen this episode before on season 1, 2, 3, 4. What season is this? We've seen this.
Is she having a bathing suit photo shoot?
Yeah, bathing suit. It's gonna be we already know what it's gonna be. It's gonna be a bathing suit photo shoot, and she gonna for a man. Like, come on. I need her and Vanessa both off the show because they don't have no substance. JoJo at least give us a story. They give nothing.
But the way JoJo moves, I feel like that's genuine for him. And he's a spoiled little asshole that wants Denise to be, catering to his every move, and she's over it. It was cute before she had them kids, and now she's like, man.
Y'all better give us something next week, y'all. Come on, D. Come on, baby. Tell them what to do.
Smash that thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.
Hi, y'all.
On the next one.
Next one.